In this video, I'm going to be telling you how one of my very close clients was able to buy 8 plots of land in the first half of this year. In other words, within 6 months, he bought 8 plots of land, and the list of them was at 5.2 million naira. Right now, each of them or the list of them is now valued at 8.2 million naira within 6 months of this year. Whoever you are and you have a plan to invest in real estate or to own real estate at any point, make sure you watch this video to the very end because I'm going to share 5 lessons and you do not want to miss out on any one of them. My name is Raymond Ijoma and I am the lawyer that loves real estate. Or if you like the real estate entrepreneur that is law and real estate as a tool in building wealth for myself and my clients. And this video is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd, a real estate company right here in the very city of Abuja. And as a company, we bring you the absolute best of real estate here in Abuja and of course Nigeria by extension. So if you're interested in building wealth through real estate, do subscribe to the channel, like this video, drop a comment, and of course stay in touch with this family because right here we are building wealth through real estate. So let's get started. The very first thing you have to understand about being able to invest in real estate or being able to build wealth through real estate is that you have to make up your mind. In fact, for this particular client, I literally held his hand throughout the entire process. He has been investing before now, 1 plot there, 2 plots, and all of that. But he made up his mind after our conversation that this year he was going to 10x everything he has been doing as it relates to investing in real estate. And that is why we were able to invest in 8 plots of land in the very first half of this year. So the very first thing is that you have to make up your mind that you want to invest in real estate. In other words, have a why. I've said it a number of times, and by that, I'm simply saying that you should figure out why you want to invest in real estate. Real estate is not like a car that you just wake up in the morning and you have the money in your account. You decide to buy it because it's for mobility. For some persons, it goes beyond mobility because you change the car when you're not supposed to change the car. But at the end of the day, you get validation. People tell you congratulations when they see you with a new car and all of that. But for real estate, it is completely the opposite because you are largely building in silence. In other words, nobody is going to congratulate you except you tell the person. So you need to be able to find a deep reason why you want to invest in real estate. And the summary of for those who invest in real estate is that they want to be able to build wealth, or more specifically for this client, he wants to build wealth using real estate. And one of the things that motivated his resolve is because of the fact that he had discovered that there is no wealthy man that is truly wealthy on earth that doesn't own real estate either directly or indirectly. So if you want to invest in real estate yourself, your very first attempt or step to achieving that dream is to make up your mind that you want to invest in real estate and figure out why you're going to be making up your mind. The second reason why he was able to invest in 8 plots of land in the first half of the year is because he deliberately chose not to procrastinate. At every point when I presented him the opportunity to invest in real estate, he definitely had an excuse. He definitely had one thing or another that money was supposed to go into. But because of the point number one, he had made up his mind. He had chosen that he was going to invest in real estate, whether anybody liked it or not. Of course, as a broker, my job is to always share with him the best investment opportunities within Abuja. But he had the opportunity to give me excuses or procrastinate. In other words, he could give me excuses like, my representative is not available, or the guy said the place is far, or somebody swallowed shovel in the village, or one thing happened. And at the end of the day, because I can't force you, I'll have to leave you. And then things can just keep going on and on like that. And you may never be able to invest in real estate this year, or if you continue that way, never. Right? So he chose not to procrastinate. He chose not to give room to any excuse. And like I mentioned, he had reasons. He had, at every point we brought up the product opportunities, he had possible reasons why he wouldn't have. But because he's working with the best broker in town, he definitely had sometimes flexible options to be able to key in. And because of that, he was able to key into 8 plots of land within the first half of the year. So if you choose not to procrastinate, you too can achieve that within the next 6 months or within the period that is available within this year. And number three, you need to have an investment plan. You need to design an investment plan with somebody that knows what he or she is doing. And for this particular client, we designed an investment plan sometime towards the end of last year. And having put that together, we made up our mind, or he made up his mind while working with me to make sure that he followed through with that plan. And the summary of that plan was for him to be able to invest in real estate in a way that he can have real estate investment value for about 100 million by the first half of the year. And by the virtue of the current valuation that we did for his property, he has investments for about 120 million naira. In other words, like I mentioned, his lease plot is now valued at 8.2 million naira. And by the time we put the rest together, he definitely has about 120 million naira in investment value in real estate within the first half of the year. And number four, you need to have a business or cash flow or work that can give you the kind of money that can invest into the kind of investment plan that you have, or that can help you achieve the kind of investment plan that you have. In other words, for you to be able to invest in real estate this year or at any point, you need to be able to have money. The fifth point is for you to have a broker that shares with you the best investment opportunities, or be aware of every investment opportunity that comes in at every point in time, and of course at the lowest entry point of those products, or key in at the best time of any product that is brought your way. But just before I give you a bit of detail about that, make sure that you are also in the right circle. In other words, you are in a circle of people who talk real estate investment. By the time somebody tells you that he invested into 5 plots of land, 10 plots of land, and you don't have any, somehow, if you are a positive minded person, you will definitely be able to get some inspiration to be able to make that move yourself. So if your circle is talking about how bad Nigeria is, then definitely you may not be able to invest in Nigeria. Or if your circle is only saying all of the bad news in Nigeria, you consume all of the bad media that you find on, as far as it concerns Nigeria, then definitely the algorithm will keep bringing bad news your way, those kind of news your way, and that will stop you or prevent you from investing in Nigeria. So whatever the case is, if you consume negative materials, then you can't give anything positive. In other words, if you are in a circle where you don't get the right information, you don't get inspired to invest in real estate, either on the media or within your circle of friends, then you will not be able to do anything as it relates to real estate in this year or at any point. So back to my fifth point, which is the last one. And on that point, I'm simply saying that you have to get in touch, or know, now that you're watching the video, it simply means that you know Raymond. And that for me is good news for me, and definitely good news for you, because on this channel with Raymond Ijoma in your corner, you definitely can be able to invest in real estate sustainably. In fact, you can be able to invest in real estate safely, profitably, and sustainably. And just in case you don't like my face or you don't like Raymond Ijoma, just make sure that you are investing in real estate safely. In other words, make sure that you carry out your due diligence and make sure that you are investing the right way. And once you do that, I am absolutely good. My job is done. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you are investing, or you are going to, or you have a plan to invest in real estate this year. And if you find us worthy to be a part of your financial success story as you journey to building wealth through real estate, do reach out to the number showing on your screen. And yes, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment, and stay in touch with this family, because right here we are building wealth through real estate.